From the Sunshine State, this is Tampa Bay's 10 Talk.
Good morning. Welcome to Dispatch Radio. I'm Brandon Jones. With me, as always, Robert Harriman. We are theglobaldispatch.com. We'd like to start off today's show with a little attaboy from my co-host here, the co-founder of theglobaldispatch.com. He just wrapped up his first show, the Outbreak News of the Week. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was
a blast. I really enjoyed it, and there's going to be many more to come, I hope.
Yes, the Dispatch Radio Network efforts continue to grow and grow. So with that, I was able to post this on Facebook, and I want to shout out to my wife and daughter who did a great interview yesterday. They were asked to go on a blog talk radio show, The Adventures of Mom Patriots, and discuss Knitting Hope. That is the charity type group that they run through our church using the youth group and different parents and actually even a couple of boys that knit hats that go to cancer patients and newborns in different hospitals, and they're growing, all sorts of amazing things. And the interview just knocked our socks off. Bob and I were just discussing it right before the show.
Yeah,
and
they did a great job, and both of you did so great. And Sierra, you were so poised. I was so impressed.
Yeah, you guys need your own show, so we'll have to work that into our business plan as the Dispatch Radio Network will grow and grow. We'll have to give them their own show. So, yeah. With that, I want to run down and look ahead to the show here. It's very, very busy. We have, at the bottom of the hour, we have a expert coming on. He's going to talk to us about flu shots and travel health, that kind of thing. That's the president and CEO of Passport Health of Tampa Bay. How do we say her name? Dwellin Pandis. Then Mike Smith will be back with us as one of our friends of the show, MediaMikes.com. He'll be bringing us up to date on some of the movie news and a couple of reviews and things going on. We had a great screening this last week of The Fifth Estate. We'll be talking about that and looking ahead to some different things that are going on. So let me get to the globaldispatch.com. This has been a big news week for the global government shutdown. Finally coming to an end after the Senate put forth a bill. The move came to a deal that involved only 18 Republicans voting against the deal. That included no votes from Ted Cruz, some of the potential 2016 candidates, Rand Paul, Marco Rubio. You can see an article there that covers their quotes and different stances in response to the bill. Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell, though, has come under a lot of attack because of the details of a $2 billion earmark for a Kentucky dam project that was included in the bill. Now, McConnell is trying to keep some cover. He did not author this amendment to the bill. He authored the previous dam bill. This was authored by two other senators. However, McConnell is up for re-election, and this obviously helps the Kentucky folks go back home and talk about jobs and that sort of thing. But, Bob, I don't know about you, but this actually enraged me that we're in the middle of a debt crisis, debt ceiling, government shutdown for financial reasons discussion, and we're going to tack on a $2 billion spending project in the middle of that. That was just so disgusting to me. I don't know how there's not protests in the streets in Kentucky.
I just think that some of these guys on the Hill don't think there's a problem with this. I actually heard, he's not a politician, but a pundit, Bob Beckel, saying there's no problem to this debt. It's not an issue. It's not going to hurt us. One thing interesting did come out of all this is after the government came back up, if you looked at the national debt clock, it went over 17 trillion.
It did push us over 17 trillion.
It went up over 300 billion overnight.
Bill, did you insert an earmark in the bill? Should we be concerned?
Well, since he's from Kentucky, maybe we should get the Turtle Man to get him out of there.
The Turtle Man. Well, we could shut the radio show down right now. We have a Turtle Man reference. All right, Bill.
Hey, by the way, you call this dispatch radio? I thought this was radioactive.
It is radioactive.
I must be in the wrong place, man.
The golf show guys. We'll derail the news portion of our show. We did actually include you guys, just so you know. We edited it together into our playlist for last week's show that we had like a first 3 or 4 minutes of our show, and they talked about us, and it was great because they called us radioactive. And kudos to Bill for correcting them very quickly, representing Dispatch Radio. So. All right, I'm going to let Mitch McConnell lie, because if I talk about it too much, I'm going to get all enraged, and we'll end up like 18 more minutes into the show. That'll be all we'll talk about. But let me jump to